Samsung has just released a brand new software update for their S23 lineup. I have just updated my S23 Ultra and it has a huge camera upgrade. But is it really that huge? In this video we will test out the new features and see if it makes a huge difference in the final outcome of your videos. Let's get started. Alright, so welcome back to the channel. In case you're new here, welcome. My name is Julian. I'm the creator of Smartphone Filmmaking Pro, and on this channel we talk about making better videos with our smartphones. In case that's interesting to you, you might consider hitting that subscribe button. In this video, like I said, we will test out the S23 Ultra and especially the new camera upgrade. Samsung has brought a bunch of new and interesting features such as an improved super steady mode, improved low light performance, and also improved autofocus. And we will test it and see how good it really is. So the first thing that Samsung has improved with the new software update is the autofocus, and I have it right here. I have Alex, my camera guy, and we'll just make a quick test take and see how good the autofocus really is. I just tap on his face and you can see we have the tracking features. We can move closer. That looks pretty good. Let's move back. That looks also pretty good. Let's move closer again. Now let's try to focus on the camera. Yeah, there we were struggling a little bit. But overall, I think this is looking pretty good. So let me know what you think about the performance of the autofocus. I don't know if it's a huge upgrade, but I still think it's definitely usable and it definitely works really well. So now let's move on to the next feature. With the new software updates, Samsung also claims that they have improved their in-body stabilization. So I have the ultra-wide angle lens, I started a recording, and now let's move on. So you can see it's a very rough terrain right here. And I'm just moving backwards. On screen it looks pretty smooth. So yeah, maybe it's a bit smoother than before, pretty difficult to compare, but overall I think this is very usable. And again, considering like the terrain that we're walking on, this is looking pretty good. Another thing that Samsung has updated is their super steady mode or the super smooth mode. And as you can see, I have the iPhone 14 Pro right here with the action mode. And here I have the super steady mode. And I would say I have a bit of a track right here. I'll just run more or less full speed. I will be recording simultaneously with both phones. And then we can see like which of these two phones handles the super shaky shots better. So both are recording, and now let's go. Still catching my breath. So I've now checked both shots, and just from what I can see right now, it looks like the iPhone is still a bit smoother than the Samsung. But again, you saw both shots yourself and you can basically decide for yourself which one looks smoother. Another thing that was improved is the sharpness of the ultra wide angle lens. And we will make two tests. I'll now just make a vlogging style shot where I'm just filming myself. And then we will also make sort of like a landscape shot where we will compare it side by side to the iPhone 14 Pro. So I hit record. And this is basically what the new ultra wide angle lens now looks like, or with the software update. Let me know how you like the image. Also tell me how good the stabilization is working, but should be looking pretty damn good. All right, and the second test we have with the ultra wide angle lens is a detail sharpness comparison to the iPhone 14 Pro. Again, we have a very nice landscape here. So I'll just record with both phones with the ultra wide angle lens. Both are in their native camera app with no pro mode, no cinematic mode. So the phones are exposing for themselves. White balance is set automatically. So they can also see like, you know, which exposes better or more natural and which one is looking better. So let me know which of these two shots you prefer. Let me know which of these two shots looks more detailed but not over sharpened to you. All right, and one more thing that of course we have to test is the cinematic mode of the 14 Pro versus the updated portrait video mode of the S23 Ultra. On the S23 Ultra, you can now change the amount of blur that you would like to have, which is really cool. You can also do this with the iPhone. So I'll just blur out the background as much as somehow possible. And this is what it looks like. I'll also move a bit closer to see how it's rendering the background and so on. Move a bit backwards. And yeah, this is basically what the Samsung looks like, and now we will do the same on the iPhone. On the iPhone we can also change the aperture, so we can just tap on F and then we can also make the background less or more blurry. I will also blur it out all the way. I'll start recording. This is what the iPhone looks like. Keep in mind this is shot in HDR and I need to, convert this to SDR. Let's also see how it's rendering like the foreground and the background. Let me know which of these two images looks more cinematic in your opinion. So there you have it. These are some of the new camera updates of the Galaxy S23 Ultra. Let me know what you think about the video quality. In my opinion, to be honest, I think the video quality has already been absolutely fantastic before this update. And if it's now even a bit better, well then absolutely that's awesome. In case you have not seen the video where I'm showing you how you can make cinematic videos with your Galaxy S23 Ultra, then click this video over there. And in case you have not subscribed, make sure to do so.